committed to providing our clients with competent, caring, and experienced legal services. Learn more at McIntoshLawFirm.com.
The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views of WSIC.
Hope is rising, healings in the air, real stories, real strength, love everywhere. It's your time, your space, your next best day. Welcome to the Healed Exchange.
Welcome to the Healed Exchange with Coach C. Yes, we are super excited for another episode, and this is our episode number 6. So we welcome each and every one of you to the Healed Exchange here on today. So let's go ahead and get started. I am Charlisa Herriott, also known as the Crushing Chemo Chic, and as a cancer survivorship coach, cancer care minister, author, and survivor, I've created this sacred space for healing and hope, where faith meets real life and meaningful connections are formed. Grounded in God's promises and guided by resilience, we're here to heal, thrive, and celebrate life. Because with God, restoration is always possible. So wherever you are right now, whether you're driving, resting, or just taking a pause in your day, take a deep breath, lean in, and let's begin today's conversation. Listen, champions, today's conversation is one that will stir up your faith, strengthen your resolve, and remind you that healing is not just only surviving, but it's about thriving. So today's episode is entitled Crowned in Courage, Thriving Beyond Cancer. And we have here truly honored to have joined with us a remarkable woman, a phenomenal visionary. She is a visionary leader. She's an entrepreneur. She is a 2-time breast cancer thriver whose life mission is to save lives through early detection and empower women to advocate for their health. As a founder of Check Your 2 on the 2nd, a global awareness initiative that encourages women to perform regular breast self-exams and schedule mammograms. Her name is Phaedra Pistone. Oh my goodness. And she also serves as Mrs. International 2025. And as you probably can see, she has her crown right here seated between us. We're going to be talking about that just a little bit later. But Phaedra has turned her personal survivorship into a movement that is reaching women across the United States and around the world. Her campaign is already saving lives, with women crediting their message just by hearing and listening to the sound of her voice. So beyond her advocacy, Phaedra is a successful business owner, and she's the proud owner of Classic Bride and Formals and CB Boutique here in Huntersville, North Carolina. So she has well over 25 years of pageant experience. She is so beautiful as she sits here, gorgeous dress that she has on. I'm telling you, she is an amazing individual, and I'm super excited to get to have this conversation with her. So Phaedra, welcome to the Healed Exchange.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me today. I'm so excited to be sitting right here in front of you. You're truly an inspiration for me, and I'm just honored to be here with you today and share my story.
Well, we're honored to have you
Thank
and
you.
for others to actually hear your story of resilience and how you have came to the point of wearing this crown well.
Yes.
Okay. So this first part of our segment I have entitled It's the First Sound, and it's hearing the sound of change. We can go, get up early in the morning and we be awakened to the chirping of the birds. We can actually go outside and take a walk in a wooded area, and then we're hearing the sounds of our feet as it crunches against the leaves. We may be hearing the sound as we, walking on the sidewalk, taking a stroll, and we're seeing down the road, and we're hearing the sounds of cars passing by. So sound makes a difference because depending on the sound that we hear will determine the way that we will move and how we will respond and behave.
That's so true.
So let's take us back to the journey when you heard the initial sound and when you heard those sudden words that it is cancer.
That was a hard day. It's something that, sorry, it's something that I've never heard within my family. So it was a huge shock to sit down thinking like, I'm going in for a mammogram, everything's going to be fine, right?
Right.
You go in and get checked, and then, if they take you to another room, you're kind of questioning like, oh my gosh, like what's going on? But you just go with the flow because, they're like, come in here, let's check this.
Yes.
And then I had to wait. The wait was hard. When we came back to get the results, sitting in a room similar to this with doctors and a big binder, I'm thinking like, why is there a binder over there? Like that doesn't even make sense to me.
Right.
But sitting at that table and hearing those words that instantly changed my life forever, you have breast cancer, was the hardest day of my life.
Yes.
The first time.
Yes.
But I wanted to scream, I wanted to cry, I wanted to shout. I'm like, what does this mean for me?
Right.
And I didn't know at the time. I was just scared. I was like, am I going to die? Am I going to lose my hair? Like, am I going to be able to do the things that I love again? What does that mean? And what will that look like?
Right.
So we listened to the doctors and just went home and cried and questioned, why me? But cancer doesn't discriminate.
That's right.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your age, where you live. It doesn't matter. But what you do with it does matter.
Yes. And that's a good thing.
Yes.
Just hearing that question, why me?
Mhm.
And there's so many of our listeners who are out there asking themselves that question, why me? And then I know that when the Lord responded back to me, he says, why not you?
Amen
I
to
have
that.
equipped you for such a time as this.
Yes.
So we're getting ready to go into break. When we come back, we'll pick up from that point. You're listening to The Healed Exchange with Coach C on WSIC Radio.
We'll be right back with more encouragement and inspiration from Coach C on The Healed Exchange, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, overall, our Wednesday, not a bad day of weather. In fact, getting a little warmer. See a partly cloudy sky, so enjoy some sunshine, and temperature should make it up into the mid and upper 40s, around 50 for Wednesday, and in the 50s for Thursday. But we're eyeing that potential for a big impact. Winter storms, snow, sleet, and some freezing rain all on the table for the upcoming weekend. I'll keep you posted. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here's your WSIC community calendar.
We've got performances, exhibitions, and live music you won't want to miss, all close to home.
First up, head to the Armour Street Theater in downtown Davidson for a timeless theatrical experience. The Davidson Community Players present Shakespeare's The Winter's Tale, a powerful story of jealousy, forgiveness, and redemption brought to life on stage. Shakespeare's The Winter's Tale runs January 22nd through February 8th. Find specific showtimes, ticket info, and more at davidsoncommunityplayers.org under the Shows tab. That's davidsoncommunityplayers.org and take in Shakespeare's The Winter's Tale, starting January 22nd.
If live music is more your style, plan a trip to the Twisted Oak in Statesville on Saturday, January 24th for Rocky Lynn Live. Rocky's blend of country, rock, and heartland energy makes for a night of great tunes and good vibes. The show kicks off at 7:30, and all the details you need are up at downtownstatesville.com. You won't want to miss Rocky's first hometown show of 2026, Saturday, January 24th. Rocky Lynn Live at the Twisted Oak in Statesville.
And finally, for our art lovers, Mooresville Arts at the Depot invites you to the 13th annual Winter Juried Exhibition, running January 20th through February 26th at the historic train depot in downtown Mooresville. See incredible work from local and regional artists judged by Marissa Pascucci, gallery and collection coordinator from Davidson College. Don't miss the artist reception on Friday, January 23rd, 6 to 8 p.m. To learn more about this exhibition and other arts offerings, head to mooresvillearts.org.
For more Lake Norman news, events, job opportunities, and real estate information, visit liveworkplaylkn.com.
That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
We're back with the Healed Exchange, your midweek boost of hope, encouragement, and empowerment. WSIC Local starts here.
Hope is rising, healings in the air, real stories, real strength, love everywhere. It's your time, your space, your next best day. Welcome to the Healed Exchange.
Welcome back to the Healed Exchange with Coach C. And I am here with this phenomenal woman of God who
Thank
sits
you.
with me, who is a thriver, and she's a two-time thriver. She sits and serves as Mrs. International 2025. She has this beautiful crown that sits here between us. So I'm so grateful to be speaking with her, and she is Miss Phaedra Pistone.
Yes.
Okay.
And you forgot to tell them that we're both wearing our sashes.
That's right. Yes. We're both are wearing our sashes. She's wearing her sash that says Mrs. International 2025. And I'm wearing my sash that says Survivor. I also serve as Mrs. Cancer Warrior 2018. So you're talking about, you have two queens on the radio
Yes.
today. That is powerful. Okay. And we're sharing our journeys with those who are out there to give them inspiration and hope, and courage, encouragement, and to help them find the courage within themselves so that it can rise from their situations and know that hearing the diagnosis doesn't state that there's end of the life, that there's life after that.
That is right.
Yes. So after going through it from the first time and you getting to that no evidence of disease and you're living, trying to adjust and navigate to your new norm, and then suddenly it happens again.
Yes.
And so we hear this echo this time because the echo is saying, not again.
Right. I can still remember that day, a little different than the first time. Wasn't expecting it. I remember my husband getting the phone call and looking out the window. He walked down the street and I saw that he threw his arms up and he comes walking back. He went a couple houses down from ours. And I was just crying in the kitchen, him coming back in and saying, "It's back." I'm like, okay. What does that mean? What does that look like this time?
Right.
The first time we did a lumpectomy, thinking saving the breast. I'm in pageantry, and not that that means anything, but for me, it did.
Yes.
I wanted to keep what God gave me. I
Right.
didn't want it to be taken away from cancer.
Right.
And so we knew, hearing the words the second time, it was going to have to be more aggressive. It's like, wow. And it was a little over 2 years later. I mean, can you imagine that? you're thinking, oh, okay, I got cancer. Like, I'm not letting cancer take my life from me. I was
Yes.
young. We were trying to have a family.
Oh, wow.
And, I was like, why again? And I'm like,
Right.
obviously there's a bigger reason. But
Yes.
for the second time, we just were like, all right, we have to be aggressive. We did a double mastectomy. And I'm like, okay, but as you know,
Mhm.
that takes so much from you looking
Yes.
at those scars and knowing, you know, part of your body is gone and
Right.
how to deal with that and living with that each and every day, getting ready in the mornings. I didn't want to sit there and look at myself in the mirror with no clothes on, thinking like remembering the battle scars, if you will, that
Right.
I have. But I was like, God must have something bigger planned for me. I just
Yes.
need to figure out what it is because you know what? I am not going to let cancer take whatever is in my path away,
Right.
whether it be us trying for kids or me continuing with my business or a pageant.
Yes.
That is one thing that healed me. Um,
Mm.
taking something that I felt like I was never going to be able to do again and
Right.
doing it better. A pageantry got me out of the funk that I was in because I researched, I Googled again, questioning why,
Right.
especially the second time,
Yes. Yes.
and trying to understand. I don't know if I will ever understand, but I do know my purpose.
And see, that's the beauty in it is that when we go through such a journey that really knocks us down and almost feel as if it knocks us out,
Yes.
but we do come to the point of a resolve where we can rise up again and we begin to look at life from a different perspective. Um, and so you stated that you have found the very thing that was trying to destroy you is the very thing that also uplifted you. And it uplifted you to the point where you have found a newfound purpose in life.
Yes.
So there was an adjustment to make. And finding, when you say you attach to the pageantry and you look up every information, I think that was showing the stamina
Yeah.
that was within you, the strength that was there, the courage that you had to say, hey, I'm not going to allow this thing to take me out. I'm going to find out how I can rise above it. What else is that there is for me in life to do?
Mhm.
And so when God has shown you that, you went for it against all odds.
Yes, I
Okay.
did. I will tell you, I did another pageant before this one, and
Okay.
I had my double mastectomy. 4 months later, I'm competing on a national stage with tissue expanders in a
Mm.
swimsuit
Wow.
because I was not letting cancer stop my life. You have
Right.
choices to make, and the choice I made was I'm going to fight against this and
Yes.
I'm going to win. And
Yes.
what will that look like for me?
Right, right. And I love that attitude there is that you're going to fight against this and you're going to win.
Mhm.
Because we understand there is life and death lies within the power of our tongue.
Yes,
And so we have to be mindful of the words that we speak
so true.
and in what we speak and say over our lives.
Mhm.
And because that seed that is, once it's out in the atmosphere, that seed has been planted.
Yes,
So we shall reap a harvest from that.
so
So it
true.
determines if we're speaking seeds of positivity, then we're going to have a prosperous, harvest. But if we're speaking seeds of negativity or saying, oh, I'm defeated, or
Yes.
I can't do that, or I'm not in a position for it, or no one will see the beauty in me anymore,
Mhm.
or I wouldn't, even the battle you probably look at or maybe have a thought about what if my husband doesn't find me attractive anymore?
Yeah, that was a big one, and you're right. Speaking of negativity and positivity, I could have sat on the couch and just let cancer take me.
Yes.
But you know what? I know that I'm, a daughter, I'm a wife, I'm,
Right.
a friend, and I have so much more to give than to let cancer take that from me. And, I did feel moments of like, will I still be pretty?
Yeah.
Will I still, look and feel the same? Yes. but in a different way, in a
Right.
positive way. And I made
Yes.
that way for me. So, I feel like when you're given a diagnosis, you can take it and you can sit and be depressed, or you can take it and make it power for you to share a message, to heal others like we are here today. And I'm
Yes.
just, you know, it it has given me a new meaning to life and a purpose again of just there's so many possibilities out there if you can take it and turn it into a positive. There's going to be certain situations that are going to be hard to deal with, and you're going to have to
Right.
figure out, okay, what do I do? Where do I go from here? But
Right.
if you sit down and listen
Yes.
to those echoes and those sounds, you will figure it out.
Right. Because that small, still voice is going to say and give you a sense of direction
Yes.
of what to do next.
Yes.
Even in the midst of your trials, even in the midst of your chaos, even in the midst of your circumstances, and even in the midst where you feel your level of uncomfortability
Mhm.
and there's uncertainty, but the Lord will actually direct your every path.
Amen. Well said.
Yes. And he'll make those crooked places straight.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Wow, that's powerful. And I think that a lot of our viewers and listeners out there, I'm quite sure they have taken down those golden nuggets that you have just released, because you have stated ultimately, cancer did not identify me.
Hmm.
Cancer was something that was identified, that they had seen within your body,
Yes.
but it didn't have control over you.
That's right. And I don't think I would be where I'm at if I didn't hear those words. And that's kind of hard. It's kind of like a catch-22 on
Yes.
that. But it definitely has given me the power and the motivation to be more than what I was before. And I'm thankful for that, because I feel like I'm given a higher purpose in life now to help
Yes.
others and to remind them, don't let cancer, just because you're given a bad diagnosis in life, whether it be cancer or something else, still the person that you are, because you're amazing and you have
Yes.
so much to live for and so much
Yes.
to give to others. So let that light shine and be that beacon of hope for others.
Absolutely. And I love it when you said be versus doing. And so many times our titles illustrates or defines what we do in life. But when we discover internally who we are and whose we are, then we understand what we become or what we need to be in life.
I love that.
And so I think that when we are concentrating on being versus doing, then we can see the purpose. We'll find the purpose. We'll find and see life from a different perspective. And we'll find the joy, even in the midst of a storm.
I love that. So true. And one day at a time,
Absolutely.
and live life to the fullest.
Fullest.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, we're getting ready to go to a break right now, and we'll be coming back and we'll continue this good conversation. You're listening to the Healed Exchange with Coach C on WSIC Radio.
We'll be right back with more encouragement and inspiration from Coach C on the Healed Exchange, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, overall, our Wednesday, not a bad day of weather. In fact, getting a little warmer. See a partly cloudy sky, so enjoy some sunshine, and temperature should make it up into the mid and upper 40s, around 50 for Wednesday, and in the 50s for Thursday. But we're eyeing that potential for a big impact. Winter storms, snow, sleet, and some freezing rain all on the table for the upcoming weekend. I'll keep you posted. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Harrison's knows the work doesn't stop just because the temperatures drop. Load up on the warmest workwear and toughest work boots from Harriott, Carhartt, Brunt, and more. Harrison's will keep you working warm all winter long. Come see us in Mooresville or harrisonsusa.com.
Jay White here from Central Line of Realty. At Central Line of Realty, we believe it's all about you. If you're selling a home, buying a home, or adding doors to your rental portfolio, put the team at Central Line of Realty to work for you. Go to centrallineofrealty.com and let's get started.
Spotless cleaning. How can we make your day spotless? Yes, we make not just toilets spotless, but also counters, cabinets, and kitchens. We make your whole house, your whole day spotless. My grandparents taught me the details, not the things, make your home and your life luxurious. Yes, they raised me in Brazil. And that's why we will never charge you extra for baseboards. Let me help you be a diva a few hours a week. SpotlessCleaningNC.com.
Inspire your team and gallop to greatness. Our horses at Willow Equine are outstanding at working with people on leadership and team building skills, perfect for corporate retreats. Visit willowequine.com as you gallop to greatness.
No one should face an empty plate, especially in our own backyard. At Angels and Sparrows, we are feeding families, fueling futures, and fighting poverty every day. But we can't do it without you. Help us keep our plates full. Join our full plate fundraiser at angelsandsparrows.org.
Dreaming of a new home or a better rate? At O'Brien Home Loans, our team of independent brokers find tailored solutions that truly fit your life. Proudly serving North Carolina with honest advice and local heart. Visit o'brienhomeloans.com today for a free quote.
The change of seasons is tough on your system. Dust, wear, and cold snaps test its strength. Let Horn Heating and Air Conditioning prep your home before the holidays, so your heat will be ready when you need it most. Fall into the season of ah. Visit hornhvac.com, where your comfort is our business.
If you need home medical equipment, call Lowry Drug in Statesville. We have everything you need in stock, including portable oxygen concentrators, CPAPs, masks, lift chairs, wheelchairs, scooters, hospital beds, supplies, and anything else you need. Get it when you need it. Check out LowryDrug.com or call 704-873-2247. Lowry Drug, your hometown source since 1959, across from Iredell Memorial Hospital. We are worth the drive. Come see us.
Friendly reminder, don't brake when you see the lake.
WSIC, local starts here.
This is a Bloomberg Money Minute. NVIDIA boss Jensen Huang says, despite AI threatening to upend the job market, skilled vocational workers are seeing increasing demand for their services. Huang says plumbers, electricians, and construction workers are going to be able to command six-figure salaries thanks to demand to build data centers that run the AI. He adds that the technology will require one of the biggest infrastructure build-outs in history, with trillions of dollars in new investment. Berkshire Hathaway may sell some or all of its stake in Kraft Heinz just months after the food giant announced plans to split into two companies. Kraft Heinz says it's putting more than 325 million common shares of its largest investor up for a potential sale. Last year, Warren Buffett expressed disappointment that the company was splitting apart. Natural gas contracts are on track for their biggest weekly gain in over 35 years, with futures gaining more than 50% in 2 days as freezing temperatures take hold of a large part of the country, increasing demand for heating. I'm Dan Schwartzman, Bloomberg Radio.
The button pushing stops here.
WSIC, local, starts here.
We're back with the Healed Exchange, your midweek boost of hope, encouragement, and empowerment. WSIC, local, starts here.
Hope is rising, healings in the air, real stories, real strength, love everywhere. It's your time, your space, your next best day. Welcome to the Healed Exchange.
Welcome to the Healed Exchange. Welcome back to the Healed Exchange with Coach C. And today I have as my guest the beautiful Phaedra Pistone.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
I'm super excited that you are here.
Thank you.
Yes, and this has been some good conversation that we've been having about crowned courage.
Yes.
Yes, the title of our episode for today. So we're going to go ahead and continue on. And where we're speaking about now, this segment is the inner voice. And so this is choosing courage daily. So when we're looking at, there are a lot of times that those who are listeners or viewers, when they go through the journey, they have their ups and downs, their turnarounds. They have moments where they're feeling good. And then there are moments where they're not feeling as well. There may be some challenges that they may be facing, and other times that they're just experiencing the joyfulness of life. So it's up and down, and there are moments that you're feeling good and moments that you're not feeling as well. But even after you have received the no evidence of disease, already beat it for the second time, and then now you're acclimating your new routine again, once again, trying to navigate the trenches there, and this may be unfamiliar grounds. From the first time, things may have been a little easier, but even there may be some adjustments that you need to make even from the first to now here's the second.
Yes.
So what is it that really keeps you in alignment, meaning that you are having it forefront of who you are and knowing what your purpose is in life, but looking forward, that gives you that stamina, that gives you that drive, that is that force that keeps you pressing forward towards the mark of your high calling? What is that courage on a daily basis?
That courage is just knowing that I'm getting up each day, that I've been giving beyond the diagnosis. It's 9 years the first time, and then it's getting ready to be 7 for the second time that I'm celebrating that roller coaster.
Yes.
It's knowing that the purpose that I've been given and the voice to share what I've been through, and hopefully hope to others to know that early detection is key. If I did not do my self-check, which is what I advocate for, and go get it checked, then I probably would not be here. It is knowing your body, being your best advocate, and just knowing that message that I have to share with others. It's like, I can't stop.
Right.
Why stop now? I've been giving breast cancer 2 times for a reason, and the reason is to share with other women. Yeah, cancer may have entered your life, but that's not the end of your life.
Absolutely.
And to one day at a time is what I say. And your life can change in an instant, but know your purpose and know your reasoning. And mine is just keep pushing forward, keep sharing that message, keep reminding women to do your self-checks, to go to your doctor, be your own advocate, and just really stay on top of your health, because you know your body the best.
Right. No one knows it better than we know it ourselves.
No, and taking time for yourself too. Self-care has really helped me a lot. I read verses in the morning before I get up out of the bed, and I find joy within some days that are hectic and chaotic, but just knowing that I personally feel like I've been given a second chance at life, and to just stop and realize that and be thankful for that, and hopefully share that with others that I may meet or may hear me from afar. So
yes. And that gives strength.
Yes.
And it's your transparency that is serving as the catalyst for someone else's healing.
Thank you. I try to be. There's good days and bad days. Every day is not perfect. That's just with anything, life, period. But it's what you make of it. It's how you take that and turn it into something different. Yeah, we're all struggling with something. We all have things that are hard right now.
Right.
But you know what? There's good within that.
Absolutely.
Find that good. Turn it to better. Be that person that lets somebody in, on the interstate or whatever. It's those little acts of kindness that help heal each other.
Yes. Because even with, finding laughter, that's what I find with me, that, when there's moments of, uncomfortability, or moments where things may be a little trying for me or challenging, then I have to look at, find the joy in this.
I love that.
Yes. And there's always joy.
There is. If you look, there is joy.
Yes.
I mean, if you don't have your blinders on or whatever, there is joy within so many people. And just taking the time to respect and love each other.
Absolutely.
Is just, it's a beautiful thing.
Right. And not only just loving others, but loving you. It's like we have to give ourselves grace
So true.
just for the changes. Physically, yes, our body's not the same. It doesn't
Right.
look the same, but the core of who we are,
Yes.
she's still there.
Our foundation.
That's right. That's right. That's right. So we have to give ourselves grace as we make our adjustments, as we navigate through life. And when we come to the crossroads of those hard moments,
Yes.
that we be courageous enough to identify it, become aware of it, and then find a resolution.
Well said.
Yes.
Whether that's reaching out to other women,
Right.
reaching out to a friend or a family member, there's always someone there. I always like to say you're not alone.
Right.
Because you're not.
You're not. You're not.
Yeah.
So many others.
So many.
Yeah. We all come from different walks of life. We've all treaded through the journey of cancer and experienced it from a different perspective.
Yes.
But we are all here at the Sea of Hope.
Yes. Survivorship.
Exactly. And even beyond that,
Yes.
thrivership.
Yes.
That's when we
Love
live in
that.
beyond.
Yes.
Yes. And
Well
that's when
said.
we're finding the joy. We didn't just survive it. Whew, the storm
Right.
is over, you know?
Fair.
It's like a hurricane that comes along and and we survive. We see the destruction thereafter. Oh, we survived it. We're okay, you know? Maybe our home is a little damaged, but it's still livable, right?
true.
Okay, but what do we do next?
Right. Another thing, too, I failed to mention is I like to give back, and I feel like that is healing for me. So
Yes.
being a part of different organizations and helping others, because it's so cool the people that you meet at these different functions that
Yes.
you can go to, like Go Jingo.
Yes.
Truly amazing what they do and how they help women in our area.
Right.
But that is healing for me too, is knowing that I'm with others that are like me, you know, going through cancer or have been through cancer, or maybe just supporters,
Right.
caregivers that understand the journey that we've been on. So everybody's journey is different, but those things help me heal as well.
Oh, and even in that part of healing that you have been instrumental in, you know, helping others to heal and make them feel good. So share with us, what do you do in partnership with Go with their annual event?
So it's called My Breast Friend's Wedding, which is super cool.
Okay.
Owning a bridal shop.
Yes.
It's cool being a part of that because it's everyone dresses up in wedding attire. You
Yeah.
can wear a wedding dress, you can wear a bridesmaid dress, whatever it may be. But each year in October, they host this event, and I've been honored, I will say, to gift a survivor, thriver, a wedding dress.
Wow.
So that she has something to wear to the event. And it's such a magical moment to have her come in, pick out the dress, and just see her light up.
Yes.
So she came in this past year and then got her dress and stuff, and then she got it fitted. And then to see her at the event, I was like, oh, like it was just like a full circle moment of helping
Right.
her and how beautiful she looked and how she felt and just her smile. Like that was healing again for me.
Yes, yes. Healing in so many different ways, so many different avenues that we can feel it. And that's a great thing.
Yes.
So we thank you
Thank
for that
you.
healing moment for her.
Thank you.
Okay, we're listening to the Healed Exchange with Coach C on WSIC Radio. We'll be back.
We'll be right back with more encouragement and inspiration from Coach C on the Healed Exchange, only on WSIC. Local starts here.
Well, overall, our Wednesday, not a bad day of weather. In fact, getting a little warmer. See a partly cloudy sky, so enjoy some sunshine, and temperature should make it up into the mid and upper 40s, around 50 for Wednesday, and in the 50s for Thursday. But we're eyeing that potential for a big impact. Winter storms, snow, sleet, and some freezing rain all on the table for the upcoming weekend. I'll keep you posted. That's your forecast from the WSIC Weather Center. I'm meteorologist Chase Myers.
Here's your WSIC community calendar.
We've got performances, exhibitions, and live music you won't want to miss, all close to home.
First up, head to the Armour Street Theater in downtown Davidson for a timeless theatrical experience. The Davidson Community Players present Shakespeare's The Winter's Tale, a powerful story of jealousy, forgiveness, and redemption brought to life on stage. Shakespeare's The Winter's Tale runs January 22nd through February 8th. Find specific showtimes, ticket info, and more at davidsonCommunityPlayers.org under the Shows tab. That's davidsonCommunityPlayers.org and take in Shakespeare's The Winter's Tale starting January 22nd.
If live music is more your style, plan a trip to the Twisted Oak in Statesville on Saturday, January 24th for Rocky Lynn Live. Rocky's blend of country, rock, and heartland energy makes for a night of great tunes and good vibes. The show kicks off at 7:30, and all the details you need are up at downtownstatesville.com. You won't want to miss Rocky's first hometown show of 2026, Saturday, January 24th. Rocky Lynn Live at the Twisted Oak in Statesville.
And finally, for our art lovers, Mooresville Arts at the Depot invites you to the 13th annual Winter Juried Exhibition, running January 20th through February 26th at the historic train depot in downtown Mooresville. See incredible work from local and regional artists judged by Marissa Pascucci, gallery and collection coordinator from Davidson College. Don't miss the artist reception on Friday, January 23rd, 6 to 8 p.m. To learn more about this exhibition and other arts offerings, head to mooresvillearts.org.
For more Lake Norman news, events, job opportunities, and real estate information, visit liveworkplaylkn.com.
That's liveworkplaylkn.com.
Hello, friends. This is Dwight with Gullion's Christian Supply and Homeschool Headquarters, inviting you to join the Gullion family and staff in praising the Lord for 30 years of providing you with trustworthy and inspiring books, Bibles, music, gifts, and supplies. We so appreciate your support and friendship over all these years. With locations in King and Statesville, North Carolina, visit us again soon for encouraging fellowship and essential provisions for your Christian life. Gullion's Christian Supply and Homeschool Headquarters, where the Bible stands.
We're back with the Healed Exchange, your midweek boost of hope, encouragement, and empowerment. WSIC Local starts here.
Hope is rising, healings in the air, real stories, real strength, love everywhere. It's your time, your space, your next best day. Welcome to the Healed Exchange.
Okay, welcome to the Healed Exchange. You know, with that jingle, it just gets to me every time.
I love it. That's a nice little jingle.
Thank you. We're super excited for it. So we're here with our fabulous visionary healing agent.
Thank you.
A new title,
I'll take
healing
it.
agent that we have. She's the phenomenal Phaedra Pistone, and she also serves as Mrs. International 2025.
Yes.
Wow. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about it.
Yes. So, you know, here you're talking about you've been in the pageantry for 25 plus years.
Who's counting?
Okay. And you look so well with
Thank
it.
you.
And even in your responses, the whole time I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I needed you back in 2018.
Yes. Aw, thank
Right.
you.
I just remember just going through that and being faced with the question and having to respond. It's like off the cuff, you know,
Right.
can be so nervous.
Yes.
Yes. But when you know your purpose and you know the reason why you are still yet here
Yes.
among the land of the living, it makes it a whole lot easier.
It does. It was a journey to get there, but it does make it easier.
Yes. So let's talk about that. When we're looking at, you know, survivorship can be very powerful, but then when we look at the other segment of it, when we moving, transitioning from survivorship to thrivership, because it's the illustration I used before the break, is that you can have a storm and then, yes, the storm has happened, and then after the storm has passed, then we have survived it. We look at it, we see some destruction that has happened, but then what do we do next? And so that's where thrivership comes into play, is that we begin to live
Yes.
again.
Yes.
Yes. So even in with that, so that's where transformation happens in our thrivership. And what scripture reminds us that perseverance produces character, and character produces hope.
Yes. Well
So
said.
yeah, so after you're gone, the hope that you had of knowing that hey, you can win.
Mhm.
So share with us with about your journey and what really shaped you um, to actually live out loud that you have won
Yes.
Mrs. International 2025.
Yes, I can still remember that moment on stage, hearing my name being called. The next Mrs. International is Mrs. North Carolina, Phaedra Pistone, and look at that and cry because the journey that it took to get there, the
Mm.
steps, the anger, the
Mhm.
depression, the ups and downs, the roller coaster, if you will, of
Yes.
life. But at the end of the day, not letting cancer take that from me. And it is a fight and it is a battle.
Right.
But knowing my purpose to share, check your 2 on the second, each and every month on the second, that is coined because 2-time breast cancer survivor,
Yes.
to share that message, to do your self checks, because I probably would not be here if I wouldn't have done that.
Right.
And I wouldn't be Mrs. International without that also being said.
Right.
But it's such a beautiful thing. I have the true honor of wearing that shiny microphone, the crown and the sash,
Yes.
to share that message each and every month to thousands, to international people on social media, which is an honor and blessing for me. Again, it's healing
Yes.
to be able to know that I'm saving someone's life. I had a coach that was coaching me for getting ready for Mrs. International, and I was like, "Hey, have you done your self checks?" She's
Yes.
sitting here coaching me, trying to get me ready for the pageant, and I was like,
Right.
"You know what? I need to take a moment for her." And
Yes.
she's like, "No," and she ended up doing her self checks and having breast cancer, and that saved her life, and that is such a memory that I will keep with me because each and every time that we share our message
Right.
with someone, or you have this show each and every week, you're saving someone's life. There might be
Absolutely.
someone listening right now that's in their car
Yes.
that needs to hear us,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
to know they're not alone,
Right.
and that there's going to be hard days,
Yes.
but there's going to be joyful days.
Yes.
So I'm thankful for us to be able to sit here and talk about this, and for this opportunity as Mrs. International to share that message, because it is something that needs to be shared, and we're saving lives. And I'm just honored to be that voice to help save someone's life potentially.
Yes. And it's a joy for me, to have this opportunity. And I stated that I want to actually utilize this platform with integrity and steward it well because, 3-time thriving. And I
Wow.
don't take the breath
Right.
of life for granted.
Yeah.
And every day is a day of Thanksgiving for me.
Love that.
Yeah. As well as I know it's a day of Thanksgiving for you as
Yes.
well.
Yes.
So we're living out our mission,
Yes, we are.
that the Lord has actually given us, and we're grateful for the lives that we are making an impact on.
Yes.
Yes, and it can be a lasting seeds that we're planting, and it's up to that individual who receives the seed, how they nourish it
That's
and
right.
cultivate it, so that they can reap a reward and harvest from it.
That's so true. And those that are listening today, there's a reason why. So take it for what it is, and
Yes.
whether it's doing your self checks or knowing to stop and pause, and you
Yes.
are loved and you are beautiful, and you have so many people to support you and to love you and to guide you, and you're not alone.
Yes. And since you said that, take a moment and pause. That's important. that we have to take a moment and pause in life. We don't want to keep doing, things consistently or repetitively and not really having that moment to renourish, to nourish ourselves.
That's right.
And to refocus and to be renewed. So I want to take this moment to pause
Okay.
and present you with a token of our love and appreciation that you're being so courageous out here in the earth and what you're doing here in the local area. And so this is a bag. It has on there just a symbol about the cancer survivorship symbol, but I pray that everything that's in here would be a moment when you can take and pause and you can have that quiet moment that you do, like you stated, in the mornings. And hopefully this will enhance those quiet moments with God.
Thank you
And
so
give
much.
you more inspiration, more wisdom that He will download unto you to do great and mighty things
Thank you
here
so
in
much.
the earth.
You're
So thank
sweet.
you.
Thank you.
Okay, so tell us how we can follow you, where where your shop, your beauty boutique is located, and so that there may be someone out there who is in need.
Yes, I would love that. And I would
Okay.
love to help them, even if it's you want to come by for a conversation, have a cup of coffee on me at our shop. You can follow me at Phaedra Pistone. It's Phaedra Pistone. You can follow me there on my personal page. I also have a Facebook page with Phaedra Loran Pistone. And then my pageant page is at Mrs. International Official on Instagram. And then my national pageant, the main brand is at International Pageants. So you can also follow along there. Or if you've ever thought about entering a pageant, let me know. I'd love to be able to help you there. My beautiful shop is located in Huntersville. It's in the Birkdale Business Park. It's Classic Bride Informals. And you can follow us for all beautiful wedding things at Classic Bride. I would love to have your support in any and all way. Please reach out if you have questions or if I can help you with your journey, whether you're a survivor, thriver, or just a friend. Want to learn more about me and what I've got going on. I would love to be there to support you in any way that I can.
Yes, awesome. We're glad to have that. So we just thank you so much and greatly appreciate you,
Thank
Miss
you.
Phaedra Pistone, for joining us here at the Healed Exchange. And you're giving us so much inspiration. So until next time, cancer champions out there, keep choosing faith, keep listening for healing, and remember, you are healed, whole, and worthy. This is the Healed Exchange with Coach C on WSIC News Radio.
Great radio doesn't end here. Catch the full episode and dive or into our archives on the WSIC News app.
WSIC 105.9 FM, 100.7 FM, 1400 AM, Statesville, Lake Norman's home for local talk radio. WSIC, local starts here.